7 inspirational messages from Sheikh Hamdan during 2020. While the UAE's grappled with the difficulties of the global pandemic throughout 2020, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, has continued to share a message of hope and positivity. His Highness has continually expressed his appreciation for the frontline workers and UAE residents for complying with instructions from higher authorities to curb the spread. As we reach the end of the year, EW has curated a list of inspirational messages from the Dubai Royal, who has motivated UAE citizens and residents messages of hope. Following the official directives of the UAE government back in March for all citizens, residents, visitors, and anyone living in the country to stay home in order to contain the spread of coronavirus, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, issued a powerful message to the members of the public. Every day we see the global situation around COVID-19 worsening at an exponential pace, he began. However, thanks to the tireless and incredible efforts of our emergency response team, we have managed to protect ourselves and our communities till date. Remember that we are only as strong as our weakest link, he added. We are here for you and trust that we can count on your commitment to act responsibly. Sheikh Hamdan continued to spread a message of hope as the UAE was placed on lockdown during the month of April. There are no obstacles and challenges in the Emirates dictionary, he said. There is always hope and opportunities. We deal with the current situation with confidence in our ability to overcome its consequences through concentrated efforts and cooperation of everyone to move beyond this stage and resume the march of success. Tomorrow is always better and happier. Amidst the height of the pandemic in June, Sheikh Hamdan published an open letter thanking frontline workers for rising to the challenge to protect the nation. His Highness' full message: my dear brothers and sisters, the brave heroes at the front line, in our desperate times you rose to the challenge armed with selflessness. You have redefined the meaning of service and sacrifice. Your courage has built an invincible fortress protecting our society. You are today's finest soldiers, the barrier between us and the pandemic. We cannot thank you enough for your spirit that protects our nation. Thank you for putting our safety before yours. You've set an example for the heroes to come. Your sacrifice is inspiring, humbling, and a legacy that our history will remember forever. With God's grace, we will get through these times, and together we will emerge stronger and more determined to continue our journey of shaping the future. This year, the UAE marked the launch of the mission to Mars. His Highness shared an inspirational message as the Hope probe launched on H2A rocket from Tanegashima spaceport in Japan. There is no future without science and no future without knowledge, he said. We're going to Mars because we want to solidify a principle for our youth that impossible is possible for the UAE and the people of UAE.